Welcome to this screencast on artificial intelligence in ongoing conflicts. In this video, we will explore some of the roles and challenges of AI in warfare and the ethical and legal issues of AI in this context. To better understand the impact of AI in warfare, we analyze its use in the dynamics of hybrid warfare. This combines conventional and unconventional tactics, involving instruments such as military, political, economic, civil, and informational to achieve strategic objectives, as described by Ilyas Muhammad. We start with AI's use as a military instrument.
Artificial intelligence enables the development of autonomous weapons systems that can operate without direct human control. This includes drones, unmanned vehicles, and other platforms capable of making decisions and carrying out actions on their own. A prime example of Israeli AI-enhanced weaponry of this class is the lightweight and cost-effective Golden Eagle drone. Golden Eagle drones use artificial intelligence to log onto both static and moving targets and seamlessly track them in real time, ensuring precise target hits on the ground or in the air, irrespective of lighting conditions. Another use of artificial intelligence on the battlefield includes enhanced decision-making. AI can assist military commanders in making faster and more informed decisions by analyzing large volumes of data, identifying patterns, and providing real-time insights. These can improve situational awareness on the battlefield. Both Ukrainian and Russian parties use artificial intelligence to provide data analysis and decision-making capacity to the warfighter as the operator-centric or human-in-the-loop approach to better and faster orient and decide in the battle space. Some Russian-based military experts even envisioned that the decision-making in combat operations would eventually be carried out by robotic systems, removing the human operator from key roles and responsibilities. A third use of artificial intelligence in the battlefield comes in the cyber warfare. AI plays a significant role in both offensive and defensive cyber operations. It can be used to detect and respond to cyber threats as well as to launch sophisticated cyber attacks. AI can automate many aspects of cyber warfare, making it more efficient. Public reporting also places artificial intelligence at the center of allied assistance efforts with electronic warfare, cyber warfare, and encryption. One interesting example would be last year's report by Microsoft that Ukrainian cyber defenses were successful due to advances in AI-enhanced threat intelligence and the quick distribution of protective software to cloud services and other computer networks.
We analyze how AI is used in the other aspects of hybrid warfare. First, political. AI is employed in political aspects of hybrid warfare to influence decision-making processes, strategic communication, and diplomatic efforts. Second, informational. AI plays a significant role in the informational aspect of hybrid warfare, being used for spreading propaganda, influencing public opinion, conducting cyber attacks, and improving intelligence gathering. Third, economic. The research highlights the use of AI in economic pressure tactics, indicating its role in economic aspects of hybrid warfare. Fourth, civil. While the specific mention of AI in the civil sector is limited, the broader discussion of hybrid warfare suggests that AI may have implications for civil aspects, potentially in areas such as social manipulation and civil unrest.
AI models can be highly vulnerable to cyber attacks. Typical forms of attacks in the cyber domain, well known by the acronym CIA, which stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability, apply to AI models both in the training phases and for the deployed systems. There are many types of attacks that can be done in a cyberspace. We will have a look at three types of attack. The first one is data poisoning attacks, which aims to degrade the performance of an AI system by manipulating and the training data set of the model, causing the system to learn counterproductively and become less accurate. Attacks of this kind can be carried out in multiple ways and can be very subtle or computationally inexpensive, which as when the labels of a class of objects are modified during the training phase. Evasion attacks have been to date the most common form of attack. They are malicious changes to the inputs of a system so subtle that they appear unmodified to a human observer, but significant enough to cause huge impact in the output of a system. The third category of attacks on AI systems are availability attacks, which can lead to the AI component to run slowly or completely stop. The result is a drastic decrease in performance quality or access. Availability attack can exploit a system's dependency on hardware and model optimization and can be carried out, for example, via so-called sponge attacks. In AI, and especially the DNN system, sponge examples soak up energy consumed by a neutral network, forcing the underlying hardware to underperform. Consequences can be especially devastating in real time applications that require understanding the scene or operational environment, which can have tight latency constraints. There are various ethical issues that arises with the use of AI in warfare. Few of them are mentioned here. While AI can be used in surveillance and intelligence gathering to help with identifying potential threats and prevent attacks, there is also a risk that it can be used to monitor and control population. Moreover, another concern is the role of humans in decision making on the battlefields and the potential for AI to dehumanize the warfare and make it more destructive. There is a possibility of the machine to have the freedom and capability to take human life in an uncontrolled manner. Malfunctions cause unintended consequences during military operations. Moreover, in addition to these, the system's accountability is also under scrutiny because autonomous weapons have the freedom to choose whom to attack and when to attack. Another concern is the less monitoring of munitions, which poses a great threat as it jeopardizes attempts to mitigate threats, prevent escalation, and there is also a risk to not being able to follow international humanitarian and human rights laws.
Governments all across the world are developing and putting into effect AI demonstration laws in proportion to the speed and diversity in which AI powered technologies are emerging. The creation of broad legislation, targeted legislation for particular use cases, and optional guidelines and standards are examples of legislative initiatives. A subset of jurisdictions, legislative policies, and related developments are identified by this tracker. Given the speed and scope of policy making in this area, it is neither worldwide comprehensive nor does it cover all AI initiatives within each jurisdiction. But this tracker includes index rankings provided by tourist media, the first index to benchmark countries on their level of investment, innovation, and AI implementation, along with brief commentary on the broader AI context in particular jurisdictions. Now that we've learned the multiple use of AI on and off the battlefield, this question arises. Where will the arms race lead to? It can lead to destruction and war. Previously, we've learned about the raising ethical issues within the field of AI and its overall effects on the world at large. But how exactly will the international response to ethical issues look like? Firstly, acknowledging the moral challenge, determining opposing viewpoints, assembling aid and resources available, then making a plan and acting accordance based on ethical standards. Another focus is supporting, whether that is supporting governments, public authorities, the front lines, researchers, or anyone else affected by these rising dilemmas.